Jadi itu pun yang aku macam terkejut when one of the barbers pernah duduk satu prison dengan aku. So he was the one who shared to me. Bos aku dia giving a second chance to the ex-convict.
Correct.
So aku macam wow, interesting ya. Episod ini ditajakan khas oleh An dan Zam atau lebih dikenali Agent A to Z. Sorry. Aku sengaja buat suara DJ. Tapi kalau korang nak cari agent, nak settle masalah korang dari A to Z, that's why dorang namakan dorang punya agent A to Z. So kalau korang nak jual rumah, nak beli rumah, nak tanya soalan apa-apa soalan tentang beli dan jual rumah, korang boleh je contact dorang di 87409409 87409409 atau korang boleh juga cari dorang kat social media dorang, Agent A to Z. Okay, so kita is in the continuation dengan Izwan. So tadi kita cakap pasal kat Indonesia.
Ya, betul.
Dia macam apa tau? Kira opportunity dia datang macam terkejut-terkejut punya tau.
Betul.
Sekali dia bawa engkau pula pergi dah macam tak tahu apa sindiket dia dah sudah bawa engkau.
Betul.
Dah pergi private island. Dah enjoy dekat sana. Habis tu 300 bangla tu siapa pergi potong?
Yang itu aku punya partner dengan yang pekerja yang tu lah, yang kita ambil part-time lah.
Tapi at the same point, okay, while you were in at this Indonesian activities ni kan, selain tu kau tak ada backup plan lah? What are you gonna do when this project dekat Punggol ni end?
No, at that point I don't have a
Pada
backup.
plan tu just patah balik kerja je lah kira.
Aku plan macam apa-apa, I just go with the flow. I don't have plans. At that point aku lost lah. Macam apa-apa je.
I see. And then so let's talk about the Indonesia punya cerita lah. And after all that, so in a way diorang buat benda-benda kau sense that something is not right.
Correct.
So it is something that is I would say illegal lah in a way. Kita tak tahu lah dia illegal ke apa. Dia is just that macam
dia grey area lah aku rasa.
Grey lah kan.
Betul.
Tapi kau tak berani to take the risk lah.
Aku at that point half-half lah. Either I take it or I don't lah. So yeah.
Tapi kalau betul kau ambil that point of time, the plan was to invest in another business lagi lah.
So if I ambil, the plan was to open like maybe 10 more outlets.
Oi, 10 more outlets of this barber lah.
Of this salon lah, this barber,
Tapi you didn't continue lah with that.
I didn't lah, because at that point certain things happen lah. Macam one of them got caught, then another drifted apart, macam wanted to do on his own, you know. Dorang, the friendship that we had is start to shake and crack.
So that's why kau pun yang kena tangkap tu pasal dia buat benda something wrong lah.
Benda ni lah yang dia kena tangkap. Tapi dia kena tangkap kat Indon lah.
So tu yang baru kau decide macam ni benda tak boleh continue lah.
Ya, betul. Pasal at that point I was very active lah. I go there quite often also.
I see. And then after all that incidents, that episode, so what happened to the shop dekat Punggol tu?
So after that we closed down. Then I went into macam I'm lost lah. I went into like depression pasal you fail apa. So I didn't work. I think I stopped working for a year.
Tapi technically kau tak fail lah. It's just that you just don't know what to do. There's no opportunity.
Macam yes, correct. Aku macam tak nak buat benda kecil lah. Pasal you are exposed to the environment kan.
Betul.
So I don't want to do like those small
scale business lah.
I don't want.
Just nak buat besar. So, it's just that there's no idea yet, no opportunity at that point of time.
Correct. So the mindset pun dah lari lah. Macam you know, you got nothing tapi you dream big, you know, macam kau angan-angan tinggi lah. Macam tu. Macam it's stupid lah. If I were to think again now, it's stupid lah.
Nothing wrong to dream big lah.
Tapi
cuma rasa macam there's no start.
Correct.
Macam not even the first move say there's nothing done tau. Itu yang buat macam and you were quite down lah at that time.
Super down lah. Then after that, at that point things wasn't that great lah. Pasal duit dah tak ada, apa dah tak ada. You know what I mean? Like things just, duit can last only on certain capability kan. You tak bohong lah kalau kau tak kerja, duit pun masih ada kan. So after that I decided like I should do something lah, like should learn something lah kan. So that's when I joined the Sengkang.
Tu yang baru kau join Sengkang tu.
Betul. Tapi bila aku join tu, the owner have like a few of his barber left. Then he went into an accident also.
Okay.
So but before many years ago, I know him when I was working in Jinjit.
Okay.
Macam tu lah.
Dia pun hairdresser. Dia pun in
last time
dulu
Yeah,
lah.
yeah.
Tapi dia punya business yang dia buka ni is actually
just a pure barber lah.
pure barber lah.
So he asked me to learn and work for him. So after that I slowly, at first I cannot lah. Macam first few days, few weeks aku macam, oh shit saya ni. Then after a while aku try to solo everything and tak apalah, just do it lah. So after a while I say macam okay lah tempat ni. Macam tu lah.
Pasal kau tengah down that point of time. And also kau tak ada direction. And then kau nak kena kerja bawa orang tau.
Betul.
In a way.
Betul.
So kau tak boleh accept that kenapa aku nak kena go through like this kind of stage of your life tau. So kau dah daripada Marina Square. Kau were doing well in this ni. So how long did you work with and then so this is the part when kau kerja with this guy at the barbershop. Dan tu yang aku datang.
Yes, correct.
Aku datang, kau cakap dengan aku yang kedai ni dah nak tutup.
Betul.
So actually what happened?
So when dia dah nak tutup, because the rental rise, the rental was around 5k plus at that point. So the rental was at 6k. But at that point I got a little bit of money
savings
savings. Then I wanted to take over the place.
Okay,
so the wife wanted me to pay 30,000 for me to take over.
Okay.
Tapi after that, when I wanted to, I decided macam I wanted to pull the water point, all that lah, normal lah. I want to have like
change
a place.
The concept.
Change the concept. So the management don't allow. So I told the wife that I cannot take over lah macam ni. So
kau dah almost nak take over lah?
Almost. Then after that, dia open up in Coven something like that, the place. Then he asked me to join him also. So I
join him as a barber atau as a partner?
As barber.
As
but
barber.
I can do my own things lah, macam tu lah, something like that.
So you are macam in charge lah of that.
Something like that. So I told him like, I tak nak tak apa lah. So I decided to open. That's when I decided to open the shop in Woodlands lah.
Okay. So this is the interesting where it gets interesting lah. Bila tadi kau cakap kau nak tukar the concept of that kedai dekat Sengkang tu kan. And then pasal management tak kasi tukar. So kau nak buat dekat Woodlands pula. Memang konsep tu engkau came from a hairdresser punya background, right?
Correct.
Tapi since kau dah kira kau kerja kat Sengkang ni quite baru. So
1 year.
1 year kan. Tapi 1 year learning gentleman haircut kira masih experience masih tak strong tau.
Correct.
Kan?
Correct.
Baru 1 year in the hair gentleman punya scene kan, industry kan. And bila kau nak buka kat Ulen, one thing is that tempat tu memang very ulu.
Betul.
So for information guys, THUGLIFE Studio is dekat 111 tau. And bila kau buka dekat 111, why you chose that spot?
So at that point kan, the rental was cheap lah.
Okay.
Then kawan-kawan pun banyak ada few kat situ lah. So aku rasa macam I feel safe, at the same time I feel macam okay lah. Pasal the rental was cheap. The shop was small back then. It was super small. So it was very small lah. It's the only place that is super cheap.
I see, understand. Yelah, kau nak start small balik apa, kira kan. In a way kau nak start small. And this is an interesting thing is, question is, kenapa kau namakan barber kau, banyak nama kau boleh letak, kau letak THUGLIFE Studio. It can be misinterpreted tau. Tapi kenapa kau took the courage to namakan THUGLIFE Studio? So orang akan fikir kau ni gangster lah.
Betul.
Dia ni THUGLIFE lah, kira lah. Dengan nak pakai shades, dengan tu rokok angun dekat tepi kan.
Betul.
Dengan rantai mas kan. But what made you decided to name your shop THUGLIFE Studio?
So apparently kan, I wanted to macam find those, macam I want those that dengar aku like they can be who they are when they are working with me, together with me. Not for me, macam together. Pasal I always believe all of them are like a team lah.
Okay.
So sometimes, you know, in the society kan macam some place are not accepted kalau kau ada angkong ke, kau ada ni, ada tu. And then aku realise macam that name, maybe people might come and join me.
So the name is actually not for the customers. It's more towards about team.
Correct. It's more about macam, it's family lah. Last time aku always think about everything is we have to build with macam teammates, macam team lah. We have to
Faham.
care for one another.
Yeah,
So I thought
correct.
macam not bad lah that kind of name lah.
Tapi kau tak rasa macam at that point of time, kau tak rasa macam ni nama risky sih. Kalau dengan
At
Thailand nanti
that
orang tak
point-
nak putung. Because
At that point aku tak rasa risky. Aku find it like very unique lah. Pasal I think we are the only one that holds that name. Then at the same time, so I come from a family of very rabak, very rough, very rabak ah. So aku realise macam maybe this name can give us a certain macam character. Macam tu lah.
Something that can resonate to you because of your
correct.
the past that you have been living in.
Correct.
So itu yang the interesting part. Pasal of course to some people they are very stereotype. THUGLIFE so gangsters ni kedai gangster ke apa. You know those kind of thing, right?
Memang banyak tak ada.
And then so of course people will think okay, the niche market that you are getting, the what will be attracted will be all those gangsters lah in a way.
Correct.
So this is what some of the perspective people like orang yang tak faham, tak tahu kau siapa kan.
Tak.
Jadi itu pun yang aku macam terkejut. Then I was looking for, because I knew that Sengkang punya outlet tu dah tutup kan. Aku masih nak mencari lah. And that's where I get to know THUGLIFE. Bila aku cari kat Woodlands, ada tak? So I'm staying Woodlands, right?
Yeah.
Lalu aku tengok, ada kedai baru lah, Gentleman Haircut dekat THUGLIFE Studios. That's where I came down. And it caught me by surprise again when one of the barbers pernah duduk satu prison dengan aku. Kita tak nak cakap nama lah. So then aku macam I spoke to him because we were good friends. We were good friends dekat dalam dulu kan. So kita berbual. So kau sekarang barber kat sini. Then I asked him lah, what's the story behind this THUGLIFE punya nama. So he was the one who shared to me. Bos aku dia memang macam giving back to society in a way that dia macam nak tolong, giving a second chance to the ex-convict.
Correct.
So aku macam wow, interesting Macam okay, one thing for sure is that kau masih berani tau to get ex-convicts okay, to be working for you. You open up a name very loud and which is THUGLIFE. And to me, pada aku sih macam ni is quite a big risk lah. I mean like it can go south if it's a little bit turn on because kebanyakan kau punya barber that point of time was ex-convict.
Correct.
Yeah, and with that, how did you able to start, manage and grow that business with the team that you have at that point of time?
So apparently kan, aku treat them macam normal lah, you know, like if they need any help, family issues or what, they will always come to me lah. You know, macam bos aku tak cukup lah nanti, you know, that kind of thing. It's normal lah kan.
Normal lah,
so
yeah,
I will
correct,
just try my best. Apa yang boleh tolong, then I will just help lah. Aku tak pernah macam
mengira,
macam mengira ataupun macam takkan tak cukup kan, macam itu lah. Aku just macam tak apa lah, sama-sama susah eventually.
So you were there to also give them your moral support, not just as a boss dekat kedai.
Correct.
Tapi you are also trying to help them reintegrate their life back to society.
Correct. So aku pun the other time have I think you know Sana, the
drugs punya ni.
Drug punya tu. I was one of the company and ambassador for that. So we give hairdressing classes to those yang nak masuk hairdressing lah.
Tapi the classes conducted is in prison.
No, in Sana.
In Sana
kat atas tu.
Okay.
I think you ever go before, right?
I've never been there. Tapi I know about it.
The community center there. That one lah.
I see.
Yeah.
Tapi what made you want to be involved in this kind of, macam kau looking hearing back to your story, macam kau sama with pride. Sekarang kau dah boss, your pride should be getting higher. Tapi this time round kau dah macam it's all about the society. It's all about like helping people lah.
Pasal aku rasa once kan macam not trying to macam be riak ke apa kan. Once you hit a certain macam things that you want to do, like family kau ke, you get macam the things that you want lah in life kan. Kau punya pride semua dah kat lantai. Kau dah no longer want macam I don't care lah. You know what I mean? Macam I just want to make sure others that are with me pun happy.
Yeah, correct.
Macam like one of my staff used to be a gambling addict.
Okay.
So he has so background sikit lah pasal dia kan. He has used to have a salon. He lost around 300-400k pasal dia suka gamble rabak. So when he come to me, he was very down and out. He sold his things, his cars, everything. But now, alhamdulillah, he's doing alhamdulillah. You know.
So he came and he became your barber, one of your.
My stylist so he's part of my team. Tapi he's with me for few years already I think 5 years.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah. So like why I choose to do this aku rasa macam we cannot really judge people based on macam character or whatever dia dah pernah buat lah dulu. Like dia punya pengakhiran Allah pun, kita pun tak tahu.
Yeah, betul.
Like whatever that is being given to us lah. So I think maybe I can be the guy that the guy that be there for them sama-sama.
A support system
yes,
correct.
Support system.
And the good thing is that it can also resonate to you again because like you mentioned your late father pun dulu is someone who gambles. So kau lagi boleh faham dorang.
Betul.
Kau lagi boleh macam get that emotional attached because you have been there. Walaupun it's not you, it's your father. You've been in a house with someone who have this addict and it sucks. The life sucks.
Yeah, everything.
And one thing good that I see is having THUGLIFE Studios for business. Kau don't just talking about growing a business though. Kau growing a business together with the people in the business.
Correct.
So it's not just about yourself.
Yes.
And maybe kau boleh share tak? Is there any situation whereby, of course, kita nak kasih chance to second chance. Kita use this word second chance. Aku tak percaya this word second chance lah. Pada aku macam if they deserve it, they will deserve it.
Betul.
Okay? And let's talk about banyak kan semua kau kasih moral support. Of course, there are people who is appreciative.
Yes.
But definitely there are stories yang macam dia ni orang dah nak tolong tapi susah datang.
Memang
ada tak?
Memang for barbers honestly ada challenges 1-2 but for other than barber because I also have I used to have a logisticnya business.
Oh, okay.
So that one memang ada. So we take a lot of ex-convict, those yang macam-macam you know. So sometimes you give them opportunity, kau kasih dorang vans, kau kasih dorang kasih sayang, you know, macam treat them like one of you, you know, macam you know, they can always call you, their wife call you up, you know, macam Wan dia rabak awal macam ni, you know, you have to settle, you know, that kind of thing. Tapi some of them are not appreciative enough they feel macam
entitled lah.
Yeah, they feel macam alah dia ni malas aku nak layan, you know, that kind. Ada yang macam sometimes kau dah kasih dorang kasih sayang kan, dorang offer kau nak fight macam tu.
Serius
betul, dorang offer kau. Then ada yang angkat batu kat dalam van, macam-macam all this kind of thing.
Batu kat dalam van? Batu?
Batu lah. Batu.
Dadah tu?
Betul.
Masuk dalam van?
Pasal that's how life is aku rasa.
Tapi macam let's talk about macam kau because you are your support system towards ex-convicts is very strong kan. Kau you accept them with open arms, right? Did you ever foresee bad things will happen? Of course mesti ada, tapi how do you assess and how do you narrow macam minimize how you control this situation?
Aku normally I be part of them you know what I mean? Like aku rasa macam aku cakap sekali tak okay, then I cut you off someone else replace macam tu, you know what I mean? So
that's why tu yang masa orang tak happy tu ajak kau fight semua.
Betul. So we just cut off yang rasa macam aku dah cakap sekali 2 kan, kau tak okay, I cut you off tak
apa. Tapi ada memang sampai bergaduh bertumbuk ada pernah?
Baling-baling pasal lah ada macam maki-maki macam bergaduh macam tu ada
ada.
Tapi selalu kata in this generation macam berbual je lebih tak ada yang berani nak macam
yalah, betul lah.
Go kan macam fuck malas butuh aku gerak macam tu
Tapi I want to ask you this question. Susah tak jaga ex-convict kerja?
Actually kalau kau tanya aku tak normal je, macam biasa je.
Pasal human being je.
Pasal macam normal lah, tak ada any issue what. Just personal issues lah they will share with you. But once kau okay dengan orang, things are normal lah. Pada aku no issues. Sama je lah.
Sama
Yang tak
kan?
ex, kadang-kadang
Yang tak ex-convict yang pening kepala.
yang pening rabak.
Kasih dia duduk jail baru tahu.
Betul.
Baru dia tahu syukur kerja kat THUGLIFE Studio.
Betul.
Okay, so how's the progress? Okay, so you started THUGLIFE as just a gentleman haircut, just a barber, right?
Barber salon lah.
First dah start lah barber salon lah.
Correct.
First dah start barber salon lah.
Yeah.
And lately pun aku tengok, wah, kau dah banyak, even you have hair treatment.
Yeah.
Dah ada macam-macam, right?
Yeah.
So how did you have the idea to macam grow, to make THUGLIFE bigger? Macam mana, macam kau cakap dulu kau dapat ilham, kan? Of course that point of time, pasal macam barber ni dia it's also like a manpower business juga. It's about manpower business, you know, cari orang gini and providing a service, right? Tapi like how did you grow THUGLIFE to where it is today?
Because I got a very strong team behind me. At the same time also, I'm also a hairstylist myself. So I'm always at the shop to settle my own clients . So at the same time, I feel like macam untuk lelaki normally they just don't want a haircut lah. They want a therapy session, but at the same time
me time,
yes. At the same time they also want to look good. Macam perempuan kan pergi salon, color, diorang buat treatment kan. So lelaki nowadays diorang very vain lah. Diorang tak nak macam just haircut. They would want scalp treatment, diorang nak buat rebonding, diorang buat color.
Satu hari ambil off day, just in the salon, anu rambut, anu apa tu semua. Aku kalau potong rambut aku tak pandai. Tapi kalau aku urut kepala tumbuk-tumbuk tu aku boleh lah. Macam India punya macam pop gini-gini. Betul. Itu aku boleh lah. Tapi so how long has THUGLIFE been around?
7 years, 8 years.
Oh, lama juga
Lama, alhamdulillah.
And so far this is one of the business yang kau sustain for a very long time
Correct. This is the most the business yang aku sustain.
And it's growing
but you know, business is business. Business is always not easy kan.
Tapi I think that's one part where macam satu apa yang kau dikurniakan is a talent. I mean like sometimes ada talent gifted when you're born.
Yeah, correct.
This talent yang kau develop is pasal kau belajar tau.
Yeah, betul.
Then slowly kau develop better in this talent and you make that into a business. So we want to talk about skills tau. So for myself aku pun macam I know that there's a lot of people out there. Sama juga macam kita finding opportunities. Which you don't easily get.
Betul.
Tapi kalau kau keep searching, one day you will definitely find, and it's just a matter of time or whether is it the right one for you.
Correct.
Let's talk about skills sekarang. To some people, dorang tak tahu business. They don't know how to run a business. But I always tell them to focus on skills. Okay. For yourself, how was the journey from just finding the skills dulu, followed by working for someone, and then running a business? Maybe you can walk us through for those macam yes they have, because that is a procedure lah, by right lah. Kalau kau nak do something, kau kena ada skills dulu. Kau ada skills dulu, kau kena work for someone, and baru kau akan boleh start your own, right? For yourself, kau boleh walk us through like for those people who wants to start a business, be it barber. I mean in a barber scene lah, because I think I know a lot of people out there, dorang nak buka kedai barber, dorang passionate about barbering, right?
Betul.
What would your advice be for them?
I think they need to push through lah. Then at the same time also, in order to do the things yang you really nak kan, you yourself have to learn the things that eventually will succeed. Like you need to know the things that you're doing. Like okay, example or just one of the example, like regards to logistic kan. I didn't know nuts about it, but I went to learn about it. I went to deliver, something like that. So you need to know whatever that you're doing. Like you need to know what is it macam kau nak kena tahu. So in case one day when your team just decided to leave you, you can still sustain the place by your own. Like having a team is a bonus, but actually you are yourself. You are the pillar of you punya own business not what anyone else.
Correct. Yeah.
Betul.
I think that's true.
Yep.
Yeah. Tapi kalau let's say sekarang in THUGLIFE Studio, right, kau provide service haircut, treatment. Kira sekarang ladies pun dah ada lah.
Ladies ada, tapi our ladies customer, so what how our concept is, you need to be someone's wife or girlfriend. Meaning like macam your wife, then we will do for you. Your girlfriend, we will do for you. We don't
Ni nak kena
randomly.
couple lah. Nak kena
Tak ya couple. Dia
Okay.
macam
a customer's wife or a customer's
kita kenal
sister.
you, then we do. Macam dia punya recommendation, then we do. Kalau you just walking female, then we tak ambil.
Oh, kira macam tiba-tiba satu nyonya tak ada bapa, tak ada kawan, tak ada
tak
apa.
ambil.
Cakap, boy, cut my hair. So, auntie, cannot auntie.
Kita tak ambil. So, why we practice that? Because in Thug Life, kita always fully booked.
Okay.
Our system is always fully booked.
Okay.
We are always, Alhamdulillah, we are always, Allah kasih I rezeki macam kedai tu banyak klien. Alhamdulillah. Tapi
walaupun at that kind of location
yes,
pun.
Correct.
Aku kadang nampak juga.
Betul.
Aku dulu suka ambil MC kat Dr. Martin.
betul.
Selalu pas baik sana. Kan, selalu nampak selalu kat luar ramai budak-budak tunggu.
Betul, Alhamdulillah. So what we do is macam female, they need a conducive place. Macam they need to be comfortable. Habis perempuan masuk bukan macam 20 minit dah siap.
Yalah.
It needs few hours. So we need to know the husband or what, then they will feel comfortable. Macam tu lah.
Kalau dia cakap, I know Izwan.
Tu dah masak.
Pada orang dah tengok aku punya episod ni. Awak saya nak potong rambut. Saya kena Izwan. Awak kenapa mana? Di podcast.
That one belum lagi terjadi, bos.
Terus dia ambil dengar podcast. Ni Izwan kan? Ni ya, saya kenal. Saya kenal daripada di podcast. Okay, masuk betul. Then you have any plans to branch out atau buka another outlet in Singapore?
We do. We are planning to open up in north, south, east, west, like every anchor places. We are on the lookout also for places, for rentals.
But what took you so long to open another outlet? After 8 years baru kau decided to open one? Like kenapa siang-siang tak buka?
So before that we have a few outlets already. We have in Yishun, Jurong, JB also.
JB dah ada?
JB kat mana? Bazar Karat, but now dah tak ada lah pasal COVID. So we used to all the outlets.
Oh yes, I remember. Kau dekat Bazar Karat.
Then after that, because of COVID I decided to compile everything into one branch. Pasal some of the staff from Malaysia pun tak boleh masuk.
Betul.
So then we decided to combine to one. But now we are searching for places macam north, south. We wanted to do what we are doing now, but much more less macam more affordable.
I see. Interesting aku pun can't wait to see the growth of THUGLIFE Studios.
Alhamdulillah, betul.
For those of you, kalau korang yang mana dengar episod ni, korang actually boleh pergi dekat THUGLIFE Studio. Korang boleh follow dorang punya Facebook, Instagram semua ada
Ada.
Aku dah tahu satu treatment. Aku ada satu hair problem baru ni. Rambut aku kat sini ada uban tu.
Betul.
Tapi uban aku ni macam entahlah, macam rambut ni dah mati ke apa, aku dah pun tak tahu. Dia dah tak boleh straight, tak boleh apa. Memang macam gitu. Ada treatment macam gitu tak?
So normally treatment kalau you nak buat macam you rasa rambut tu dah mati kan, actually dia tak mati. Because when you have grey hair, kita punya pigmentation of kita punya rambut dah hilang on the hair. So the hair tends to become very stiff.
Yes.
So it won't take macam any blow drying effect, dia akan jatuh. So what you need to do macam keratin. Keratin is to macam force it to be what you want lah.
Faham. Keratin. Boleh aku nak try.
Boleh.
Aku papat treatment aku biasalah, tak boleh ada me time.
Betul, boleh.
Podcast aku je lah, aku me time dengan guest aku lah.
Betul.
And also anyway, Izwan, thank you so much for coming and also sharing your stories from how you were before and having THUGLIFE Studios. And of course kita pun nak tengok THUGLIFE grow to its greater heights.
Okay, InsyaAllah.
And please guys follow dorang, THUGLIFE Studio. Korang nak dye rambut ke, nak rambut uban pun korang boleh pergi kat dorang. Salah, rambut uban treatment pun boleh pergi kat dorang. Bukan nak rambut uban baru pergi kat dorang. So and anything korang boleh just follow them at their Instagram, THUGLIFE Studios, right?
Yes, correct.
Yes, and also with that, thank you so much, Izan. Once again, thank you so much for coming
for
and
having
sharing.
me.
Okay, lastly, you have any advice for all the barbers out there? Or ada minat barbering ke? Atau pacik-pacik barber tapi tunggu customer main dam kat luar kedai barber?
For advices, I tak ada lah. Pasal I rasa myself also not great yet. Not there yet. But I think harga-harga tak mau mahal lah. tak
Ekonomi
mau
mahal lah. Ekonomi dah susah lah
betul, tak
sekarang.
mau lampau-lampau lah harga. That's about it lah.
And also guys, episod ini ditajakan khas oleh Ejen An dan Zam atau lebih dikenali sebagai Ejen A to Z. Kalau korang nak beli dan jual rumah, dorang boleh settle segala masalah korang from A to Z. So tak payah pening-pening, WhatsApp dorang di 87409409 87409409 atau korang boleh juga cari dorang dekat social media dorang, TikTok dan Instagram, Ejen A to Z. Settle.